Hi there, my name is Ailish and I'm the product manager at Flexa, and today I'm going to be taking you through a quick product demo. So I thought we'd start as if we are on the candidate side using Flexa. So we're going to start on the homepage here. And the really nice thing about Flexa is that you can find a role at a company not just based on what you do, but also on exactly how you want to work. From the company side, this is a real benefit because it means you can get discovered by company or by candidates who already want to work exactly the way you do. So if we take a quick example, let's say I am a working mother. I need a role at a company where I can work 1 to 2 days at home. I click that filter and I'm shown a bunch of companies where this is an option. But say I want to get a bit deeper, so maybe I want flexible hours, so I could do the school run. Maybe I'm thinking also of having another child, so maybe I want to add some enhanced parental leave. I can now see companies all who offer this exact option. I can scroll down, have a look through, and if I find a company that looks really interesting, I can click in and see their company profile page. Here I can explore a little bit more into that company, understand a bit more what they're about, what they do, what their mission is, kind of company details as well. I can also see the Flex score here. Now, this is a score that is based on an employee survey that we send out to employees of flexified companies, where we ask them to rate their satisfaction on 6 key elements of flexible working. You can think of the score a little bit like the kind of rating that you get on booking.com or Airbnb. And the thing about this is a high Flex score indicates, a high level of flexibility, but also employees who are really satisfied with that way of working. Really important for a candidate because it really sets me up to understand what it's really like to work at that company. You can also see a breakdown of a bunch of other kind of EVP elements based that are also collected in that survey. I can understand exactly what benefits they offer and see what jobs are on offer, and I can see reviews directly from employees as well as seeing any content that they have shared on our employer brand live feed. And then if I like the sign of this company, I think it's kind of a company where I could see myself working, I can follow that company, and then when they have a role that's relevant to me, I can be the first to be alerted. I can also explore jobs using the same filters. So if I work into the jobs tab here, and I can add any keywords relevant for my specific job hunt, and I can look at the live feed. So this is where our employers our companies are posting content based on their employer brand. And I can filter this based on the sort of lifestyle that I live. So if we continue with that theme, me being a parent, I can see content from employers who are trying to really actively attract to people with this lifestyle. And I can also follow companies from here. So that's the kind of key elements on the employers or on the user side. On the employer side, all of our flexified companies have access to this sort of back end dashboard. We have a jobs dashboard here where you can look at the kind of any of your jobs based on the ATS integration. You have your company profile edit page here, so you can edit any of your information, add videos, add pictures, add awards, anything like that to really give potential candidates a sense of who you are as a company. But the really beautiful thing is we have an analytics dashboard. Now, we have a current version, but I'm actually going to show you our new version, which is in beta and due to be launched very, very soon. Now, the beautiful thing about this is we break down our sort of analytics into 3 key elements. The first being awareness. So the idea here is this is the top of funnel of finding talent attraction. If people don't know who you are as a company, that you're an option as an employer, they won't be able to apply for your job. So we give you an exclusive look into the effect or the impact of your employer brand on that top of funnel awareness metric. We do this through things like search appearances. So you could see as I was filtering as a user, various companies were coming up in that search. That is the beginning of that sort of awareness piece. And we allow you to sort of benchmark yourself versus the baseline, which is kind of what we would expect you to achieve on Flexa, and also against our top performers. You can see impressions over time. So this is indicative of kind of the performance of your content that you post on our employer brand live feed. Again, another great way to get discovered by users. You can see the performance of your external social reach. So we partner with our flexified companies to get them seen on kind of social media, as well as including them in our newsletters, so that we're kind of really extending that reach. And then you can see how your various metrics are performing month on month, and also versus the kind of average on Flexa. The next phase is the interest phase. So this kind of middle of funnel section. So as you could see, as I was going through as a user, once I've kind of done my searches, then I'm interested in a company, I will click into their page and learn a little bit more. So this is really teeing up users to kind of be a really engaged, interested candidate. And again, you can see how you're doing on those page views versus the top performers on Flexa. We also show company saves. So this is the follow section. Once I follow a company and I'm sort of waiting for them to have a role that's relevant for me, you can track that over time. And also you can see a breakdown of that. So by various different demographics, you can see the people who are saving your company. And finally, we have the consideration phase. So this is once I have found your company, I've become aware that you're an employer I'd like to offer. I've kind of gone in and done my due diligence, read your profile page, understand what you're all about. Now I'm really interested, and now I would consider that sort of buying or applying stage. And this is where we measure those click-throughs. But we also allow you to get a sort of breakdown of diversity metrics. So in these graphs, you can see a breakdown of your audience in Flexa over time by various different diversity elements. And then we also allow you to compare your diversity, the average on Flexa versus the market average, to really give you a sense of how you're sort of the audience you're impacting and sort of reaching on Flexa in terms of maximizing and optimizing those diversity stats. So that's a quick run through of everything that we offer on Flexa. I hope that has been helpful and useful.